But this just goes to show a pattern,
Everything
Your Honor.
else, absolutely.
We're trying to establish the pattern here. There is relevance. Just let me go down this line of questioning, and we'll get to the relevancy of it.
Yeah.
Then there's the vice presidential situation.
Oh, man.
Who's his vice president again? He's about to tell you.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
Huh. Okay, so a couple of big news items there. A, Donald Trump is the vice president.
Rightly so.
B, he's a woman. He's a she.
Have picked her.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Here it is, the big, I'm going to show you just how good I am again.
That was, the question, and you got what he meant.
No, I didn't.
You got what he meant.
No. Yeah, he meant that Donald Trump is his vice president, and he's a woman.
Now you just omitted the question.
Look how easy it is to confuse him. I mean, that's what he's going to try to tell us. The Putin thing was because Putin was on his mind. The Trump thing, being vice president, was because Trump is on his mind. You just can't
the
get
question,
this stuff
the question was about Kamala and Trump.
I know.
It was a 2-point. That's
it
what I'm saying.
doesn't matter.
But in fairness,
really doesn't matter. There's no equivocating this.
Well, I mean, okay, back in Joe's day of 1796, the runner-up in the presidential race did become the president's vice president. So maybe that
was a confusion.
He was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so then he's asked about the Putin flub during the NATO.
I wanted to ask you about you mixed up Presidents Zelensky and Putin earlier today.
He gets so pissed.
Oh, yeah.
I see his little smile. Oh, yeah.
Now watch his face get red.
British
Dude,
Prime Minister,
he's
President
pissed.
of France,
Sure
the
is.
German Chancellor having to step in and make excuses for you on that.
Oh.
Officials here are saying off the record that your decline has become noticeable. Hasn't this now, frankly, become damaging for America's standing in the world?
Yes.
Thank you.
Did you see any damage to our standing in my leading this conference?
What?
Have you seen a more successful conference?
He's so...
What do you think? And the move
What
to
do you think,
Putin
Jack?
piece, I was talking about Putin, and I said, and now, at the very end,
Right.
I said,
Yeah, we know what you said.
Putin. I said, no, I'm sorry, it's Zelensky.
You didn't do it that smoothly, by the way.
I
But
had 5 other names. Look, guys, the idea that anybody
5 other
suggests
5 other.
that
You're old.
Hello?
we haven't had an incredibly successful conference.
No, we're talking about you.
How many times did you hear?
nobody suggested
In
you're not
that
having an
conference.
incredibly
I know it sounds too
successful
self-serving,
conference. What? Pause it
Other
for a
leaders-
second.
And by the way, are we having a
I
successful
don't know.
NATO conference?
I don't. None of
Because
us
we just
know.
continue to write checks to Ukraine.
Yeah. But
Did another one.
the reporters they weren't in the meetings. They don't know
Correct.
how it went.
Correct.
What do they know? They know what you're reporting to them. That's it. And by the way, again, we're not asking about how successful
Correct.
or not successful the NATO conference was.
We don't.
It's about your brain. Oh man. Wow.
He sucks.
Oh, let him finish here. Was that it, or was there more in this particular answer?
I don't know. Joe, I think there's more.
heads of state in thanking me, saying the reason we're together is because of Biden. Because Biden did the following. Look, folks, this is
What?
well, anyway.
No.
Well, anyway.
Go back. Finish your thought, bro. We're listening to you. The room is quiet. What do you mean?
There it is.
Well, anyway.
My favorite thing.
Well,
Anyway.
stops.
Every time.
We almost got a
That's
look
something
fat
I-
look.
That's something I can't tell you.
We should count the anyways in this thing.
Oh my gosh, how many times yesterday
There's so many times.
did he give us the
Look, and he's trying to make a really powerful point about
Yeah.
how cognizant he is.
Don't worry, we got you a montage of all the anyways.
Oh, good,
All right.
good.
So you're good.
You got the by the ways in there too?
Just the anyways.
So
Okay.
he's about to make this profound point about how brilliant he is, how spry he is, how sharp he is.
wonderful everything was at the conference.
Look,
We got some of those last night, that's for sure.
anyway. Then he has to go to
That's
that.
powerful, Pat.
Thank you.
That's a good
Thank you.
good quote there.
Yeah.
I don't know that we need Chris's montage. That was pretty much it.
I mean,
There it is.
you got some presidents that say, a memorable lines like the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And then you've got Joe Biden with the ever. That one's for the ages. End quote.
Anyway.
End of quote.
I've said too much. I just said too much.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway.